For coming out to celebrate our 12th anniversary. In restaurant years, it's actually 48, but we're going to stick with 12. My wife, who is always my biggest cheerleader, said, "Tim, you're going to need to say something tonight, and you're going to need to write it out." Didn't do that. She said, "You're going to need to not name names because you'll leave somebody out, and I'm going to screw that up too." And then she said, "Don't become emotional." I said, "Have you freaking met me?" So, let me start by saying thank you for being here. Thank you for being here when our wonderful governor put us on lockdown, but it was still safe to gather with 2,000 of your friends at Walmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot. So thank you for getting to-go food during that time. I thank you for wearing your mask when the governor decided that it was a good idea to do that. And I'm sure it probably was, and it probably saved somebody. It gave me an outbreak of acne. And my wife thought it was the second coming of puberty, and she was so excited. Turns out it wasn't. So, sorry, my bad. I want to thank you guys, because when we were closed down to takeout only, you came in and bought stuff on a religious basis, and it warmed my heart to no end. When people decided to help and they started selling these shirts, we sold these shirts all over the country, and even in Japan. People who had been here and decided they wanted to help. And then when things got really tough, my best friend said, "Tim, we're going to do a tournament." I said, "John, we can't do a benefit tournament. Everybody's hurting." He's like, "That wasn't a question, Tim. We're going to do this." And John and Scotty and Lisa and Dan and Travis and so many people gathered together, and they poured their hearts into helping us. I can live 1,000 years and I'll never be able to repay you. I can't do that. Your love for this place, and as John said, it's really for Gwen. Not really me, but I'll ride her coattails. I'm good. Slept my way to the top of Cheer Limited. Go Kamala. But it was just absolutely amazing, and I can't thank you all enough. And the fact that you still come in tonight and that you're excited to be here. When we started this, we wanted to build a place that it was like everybody could just have a good time. My wife could come in with John's wife and have a glass of wine or a drink and not feel threatened. That it was just a great place to be. And by luck or by design, we've been able to do that. I originally did that with some really good people. John and Dawn Little, obviously, Jim and Paula Smith, who aren't here tonight, Darren and Lisa Thompson, Steve and Scotty Marshburn, and most of all with Gwen, who every year at New Year's Eve, which is corny, and we are that corny family, we also sit in front of the Christmas tree every night and have a drink. I'm trying to forget it's Christmas, she's trying to celebrate the season, but we do that. And so at New Year's, she's like, she started this several years ago. "What is your greatest accomplishment this year?" And this year, December 31st, we're sitting there, and I said, "Well, I didn't fucking quit." And that was my biggest accomplishment. But I couldn't have done that without the help of every person here. Without the help of my staff, God bless them, the ones who actually show up to work and I'm telling you, we don't have nearly as many as we used to, because it turns out Uncle Joe pays better than I do, and I can't blame him. If you're getting that money to not work, why would you come in here and wash dishes? I don't blame you. Do that. Take advantage. You paid into the system. You might as well get something out of it. But for the kids who are here, and I even include Jeff as a kid, because I really think mentally he's still around 16, maybe 18. But Jeff has stuck with me from the day he started here almost 12 years ago. And we have pissed each other off and we've embarrassed each other. But at the end of the day, he's my guy. and I know he'll do what needs to be done. And thank you. So, to all of you, thank you for being here. I hope you have a hell of a time. And more importantly, I hope you spend a shitload of money. All of this doesn't just happen without some help. So thank y'all. I've got the best damn band that I can get right here. You're going to hear great music. If the lights are still too high and you want to get, you can just tell the hostess to turn them down. I tried earlier. It's okay. So, but thank y'all so much. Have a great night. And thank you for supporting ScrubOaks.